Governor Larry Hogan is expected to make a major announcement about phase 1 of his recovery plan, and that could mean lifting some restrictions. It comes as COVID-19 cases in Maryland top 34,000. 70 more deaths were also reported. The number of patients hospitalized ticked up slightly. WJZ is live. Mike Hsu explains what the governor is expected to say and has reaction from Baltimore's mayor. Mike.
Good morning, Lynn. Well, the mayor and 7 nearby county executives say that they will decide when their communities reopen, and their timelines may not sync up with the governor's.
Governor Hogan plans to speak today about when he'll start the first phase of Maryland's recovery. But first, he spoke to leaders from around the state, including Baltimore City's mayor, who says it's not time yet.
We don't feel comfortable right now to really open right now, so we're going to continue to follow the advice of our health professionals.
The mayor says the largest jurisdictions in Maryland will decide themselves together when to reopen.
The Big 8 will decide when we do our phasing in of openings.
The first stage involves lifting the stay-at-home order. Small retail shops could reopen. Retailers could use curbside drop-off and pickup. The state would allow limited attendance outdoor religious activities, limited attendance outdoor gym activities, and some personal services businesses could resume. State lawmakers heard last month this could last until just before Labor Day.
Unfortunately, this virus is going to be in our state and our country until we have a vaccine and our population gets immunity.
Baltimore's mayor says that this is about a phased-in reopening for the state.
We're going to take the advice of our health care professionals to tell us when they feel it's safe for us to, reopen. And then we can talk about phasing things in.
And the mayor also announced a $13 million rental assistance plan. Now, the governor will be speaking tonight at 5. Of course, that will be live here on WJZ. I'm Mike Hsu reporting live for WJZ.
Thank you, Mike. Frustrated Marylanders who struggled with filing for unemployment get the attention of the Maryland Senate in a virtual meeting that went on for hours. WJZ is live this morning. Amy Kawada has more on what hundreds of Marylanders' concerns said to the Senate. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning, Tim. The hearing lasted about 9 hours, and that's because hundreds of Marylanders shared what they call their frustrating and difficult experiences filing for those unemployment benefits.
I've called the unemployment department 562 times.
Applying for unemployment benefits became my full-time job.
I logged onto the system at 8 a.m. and I got in at 7 p.m.
On Tuesday, the Maryland Senate held a joint session via Zoom to hear directly from their constituents. Over 1,100 Marylanders signed up, but only the first 270 were invited to testify. The remainder could submit video testimonies.
Like everybody else on here, I contacted the governor's office 7 times. Today I got 7 automated responses saying the exact same thing, but nobody's sending those emails. It's absolutely upsetting.
The Department of Labor says it's paid more than 327,000 unemployment claims during the coronavirus pandemic. But the state's new Beacon one-stop website wasn't without its problems.
People of Maryland deserve better, and the buck stops with me.
Unfortunately, the apology doesn't put food on the table for the Marylanders who have not received the money that they deserve.
And Maryland's Labor Secretary Tiffany Robinson issued a statement saying, in part, we are focused on getting the job done. We will not be satisfied until every Marylander gets the relief they need and deserve. Reporting live this morning, I'm Amy Kawada for WJZ.
Amy, thank you. The country's top infectious disease doctor is sounding the alarm on the danger of rushing to restart the economy. Dr. Anthony Fauci testified before Congress remotely, and he warned of the risks of going too quickly.
I feel if that occurs, there is a real risk that you will trigger an outbreak that you may not be able to control, which in fact, paradoxically, will set you back, not only leading to some suffering and death that could be avoided, but could even set you back on the road to trying to get economic recovery.
Dr. Fauci said the virus is still not contained. He says many states that have started to lift restrictions have not met the White House's criteria for doing so. You have until noon today if you want your stimulus check direct deposited. In order to receive an electronic payment, go to the IRS's online portal, Get My Payment. Then input all of your updated bank information. About 130 million individuals have received direct deposit payments, but there are more than 20 million left to be sent out.
Many restaurant owners are itching to reopen, but it's not just social distancing to worry about. Airflow is also something to consider. A recent study out of China showed how one customer with COVID-19 spread the disease to 9 other people. But look at the pattern of infection here in the simulation. Those seated in front or behind the diner's table were infected, yet no one at the table next to it was. Researchers from the University of Oregon and University of California, Davis then studied how an open window might help.
With increased outside air exchange through the open window, particles deposit more quickly and then also be exhausted from the airstream more quickly.
Experts say outdoor dining is a safer option than inside a restaurant.
The Memorial Day ceremony at Delaney Valley Memorial Gardens in Timonium is canceled this year. The live public ceremony cannot be held, but they will commemorate Memorial Day with a video tribute on its website and Facebook page. U.S. flags will also still be placed on the graves of veterans there. This year, that will be carried out by the ground staff. Stay with WJZ. As we mentioned today, Governor Larry Hogan is expected to reveal phase 1 of his Maryland Strong Roadmap to Recovery, and you can watch his announcement at 5 o'clock live right here on WJZ.